Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 6 video, we're going to be comparing the current map, what we know so far of Grand Theft Auto 6, to all the other Rockstar Games worlds, and what that's ultimately going to look like. So for this, I'm using the latest version of the GTA 6 Vice City and Leonida State mapping project, which is currently version 0.045, the biggest update we've seen so far, and I want to compare it to the other Rockstar Games world. So I don't know if there's really anything scientific to this other than the next GTA game is going to be obviously the biggest Grand Theft Auto map of all time. And honestly, the biggest Rockstar Games map as well, since we're going to be talking about Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's just take a look at it right now, and feel free to pause the video at any time if you would like to take a screenshot or look at it for yourself. So you obviously know which one is the Grand Theft Auto 6 map, and if we compare it to the trilogy of Grand Theft Auto maps, Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, you can see that it absolutely dwarfs the size of those worlds. Grand Theft Auto 3 certainly being the smallest, Vice City just a hair bigger, and San Andreas being the biggest of the bunch, but still nothing compared to the other worlds. Now, you might see sandwiched in between the Grand Theft Auto 4 map between GTA 5 and GTA 6, and you might think to yourself, man, that looks so much smaller than GTA San Andreas. And from a landmass perspective, it is, but Grand Theft Auto 4 had so much more to offer, and that was obviously one of the benefits of jumping to an HD era console, the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, is Rockstar could pack that world with a lot more stuff. And honestly, that's the route I would like to see Rockstar Games take with Grand Theft Auto 6, and hopefully they can just combine the best of both worlds, no pun intended, having a massive map to explore, but yet still packed full of things to do, like in GTA 4. Then you guys can see there Grand Theft Auto 5 on the left. That map could still fit inside of what we have so far of GTA 6, and if you include the maps of Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2, we're only showing one map here because RDR2 encompasses both of them. That might be the biggest of the bunch, and that would make sense because it allowed Rockstar to take advantage of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Well, now Rockstar's making an even bigger technological leap, going to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, and then of course whatever other versions of those consoles come out, and PC, and they're going to be able to create the biggest map yet. And you guys can see in the bottom right hand corner that we've just got little old Cayo Perico from GTA Online's Cayo Perico heist update, and you can see just how tiny that is compared to the GTA 6 map. It's barely even the size of the Keys. So long story short, this map is going to be absolutely huge, not only compared to the latest Grand Theft Auto game and Rockstar's last title that they've put out, but essentially all the other worlds that they have created. And this is just what we know so far. There's a chance that it could obviously be even bigger than that if Rockstar decide to include the states that real-life Florida borders, like Georgia and Alabama, and possibly include some other islands in the Caribbean as well. That could be a super cool addition to the game, possibly even future map expansions. And like I mentioned earlier, one of the reasons why Rockstar is going to be able to create a world that's so massive and hopefully filled with a ton of content is because of the consoles that they're building the game for. And one of the consoles that looks like is preparing for Grand Theft Auto 6's release is the Sony PlayStation 5 Pro. A new article from The Verge saying Sony's PS5 Pro is real and developers like Rockstar Games are getting ready for it. The article goes on to say Sony is getting ready to release a more powerful PS5 console, possibly by the end of the year. After reports of leaked PS5 Pro specifications surfaced recently, The Verge has obtained a full list of specs for the upcoming console. And sources familiar with Sony's plans tell me that the developers are already being asked to ensure their games are compatible with this upcoming console, with a focus on improving ray tracing. So you know that Grand Theft Auto 6 has to be one of those games, and Rockstar Games has to be one of those developers. Going on to say, codenamed Trinity, the PlayStation 5 Pro model will include a more powerful GPU and a slightly faster CPU mode. All of Sony's changes point to a PS5 Pro that'll be far more capable of rendering games with ray tracing enabled or hitting higher resolutions and frame rates in certain titles. Sony appears to be encouraging developers, again like Rockstar Games, to use graphic features like ray tracing more with the PS5 Pro, with games able to use a Trinity Enhanced or PS5 Pro Enhanced label if they provide significant enhancements. Sony also expects GPU rendering on the PS5 Pro to be about 45% faster than the standard PlayStation 5, according to documents outlining the upcoming console, and the PS5 Pro GPU will be larger and use faster memory system to help improve ray tracing in games. And Sony is also using a more powerful ray tracing architecture in the PS5 Pro, where the speed is up to 3 times better than the regular PS5. Going on to say Trinity is a high-end version of PlayStation 5, with Sony indicating it will continue to sell the standard PS5 after this new model launches, and Sony is expecting game developers to have a single package that will support both PS5 and PS5 Pro consoles, with existing games being able to be patched for higher performance. And the article goes on to say if developers are able to get their games ready in time, I fully expect to see a PS5 Pro launch this holiday season. Sony appears to be following the same playbook as the PS4 with a slim PS5 model and then a Pro edition. I'm expecting to see an enhanced library of existing games for the PS5 Pro launch and new first-party games arriving over time with improved ray tracing support for this new console. And we've talked about this in previous videos, and I'll leave a link to that entire article in the description if you guys are interested, because there are more details shared about how big of an upgrade the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be over its current version, the regular PlayStation 5. But it really does seem like this is going to be the supreme console to play Grand Theft Auto 6 on. And honestly, the sheer magnitude of GTA 6, its totality as a game, could have huge impacts on swaying the market of video game consoles. Just like other mega titles have done in the past, GTA 6 is sure to be one. And so if Sony has a leg up in saying, hey, the PlayStation 5 Pro is where you're going to get the most out of GTA 6, which that trailer alone showed us some of these serious upgrades that Rockstar provided, like ray tracing and more. So if Sony's able to say these upgrades that Rockstar Games have done, you'll be able to experience them better on a PS5 Pro, why would you not want to choose that system over an Xbox Series X or S or a regular PlayStation 5? It's just something to think about right there, but it's that and the fact that the map could be so massive and you're going to need so much stopping power in order to essentially play the game and have, good frame rate and have it not stutter and have it, just perform well for you. You might need this kind of console. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. The GTA 6 map is massive compared to other Rockstar Games titles, and I feel like they're going to be able to achieve this massive world because of the systems they're going to be building it on, and even the ones that haven't even officially been announced yet, like the PlayStation 5 Pro. But you know for 100% certainty that Rockstar is in the loop here, and they've definitely been tapped on the shoulder by Sony to say, hey, develop your game for our Pro version of this console. But again, let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.